Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're taking a close look at PHALLOSAN Forte and Plus, a premium penile traction system that's designed for long wear comfort and consistent stretching. PHALLOSAN is a traction-based extender that uses a vacuum protector attachment plus an orthopedic belt system. Instead of clamping behind the head like many classic rod extenders, it holds the glands inside a protective cap and suction bell, and then uses a strap to apply gentle, adjustable tension. PHALLOSAN is produced and sold under a European operation, with the brand's official imprint listing Swiss Cupping AG. PHALLOSAN Forte has been on the market since 1999, which gives the system over 25 years of real-world history in the traction category. And because of that long presence, PHALLOSAN is often seen as one of the most established names in premium traction devices, especially for men who prioritize comfort and longer wear sessions. Let's take a closer look at the product itself, what's included, how it's set up, and what you can realistically expect from using it.
Inside the PHALLOSAN Forte, you will have a printed manual for our European customers. All other customers will receive that through email. Inside the manual, you will have a download section for our app for Android and iOS. The main part of the PHALLOSAN Forte set is, of course, the orthopedic belt, which you can adjust to all sizes. Further, you go to the S bell with S sleeve, a M bell with a M sleeve, and a L bell with a L sleeve, and the tension clip. In order to protect the glans area of a micro vacuum, you have two extra protector caps inside and a pump which will create the micro vacuum. On the top right, you will have a measurement tool with which you can see which size you will actually need, and below that you have a scale with which you can see your achievements. Below that, there is a silk bag with 4 extra sleeve condoms for free of charge. At first, you take the protector cap and pull it apart and place it onto the glans area. You take the already prepared hard plastic bell with sleeve and insert the glans inside the hard plastic bell halfway and roll down the sleeve condom as far as possible. And next, you take the pump and turn to the pump symbol and pump 3 to 5 times. Now you turn the pump to the lock symbol. You take now the foam ring and insert it towards the end of the shaft. Now you take the belt around the hip and connect them with the 2 clips. With the buckle, you can now adjust the right force, and you can wear PHALLOSAN Forte at day or night.
PHALLOSAN is usually discussed in 2 levels, Forte and Plus. Forte is the core system. It uses a vacuum-based attachment to hold the head securely inside a protective cap, then delivers traction through a belt charge strap setup, so you can apply gentle, adjustable tension for longer wear. The key idea is comfort. Instead of hard clamps and pressure points, the belt controls the pull while the vacuum chamber keeps the attachment stable. PHALLOSAN Plus is essentially an upgrade that adds a rod extender module to the Forte setup. With Plus, you still use the same vacuum attachment, but the rods give you more structure and a more direct, dialed-in stretch, including the option to increase traction in a more extender-like way. One of the biggest reasons PHALLOSAN is so popular, especially for beginners, is simple. It's built for comfort and long wear. A lot of classic extenders work, but they can feel bulky, fiddly, or create pressure points that make you quit after a few days. PHALLOSAN is different. Once you get the sizing and seal right, it's the kind of system you can wear for multiple hours a day, and it can stay fairly discreet under looser clothing, which makes consistency much more realistic in everyday life. That comfort factor is a huge deal, because with traction devices, the people who get results are usually the people who can actually stick with the routine. But here's the honest part. This is not a quick-fix product. Traction works best when you treat it like a long-term training plan. Steady tension, smart brakes, and a schedule you can maintain. In our experience, most people who do well with traction start noticing more meaningful changes after around 3 months of consistent use. And based on our own trial use and measurements, this is not a medical study and results absolutely vary, users commonly saw around 1 centimeter after roughly 2 months, and with consistent routines, some reached about 2 to 3 centimeters after 6 months. What surprised us, though, is that the most valuable change isn't always the tape measure. A lot of users report that everything feels firmer, stronger, and more solid overall, which can be just as important as size for confidence and performance. The key is doing it safely. Keep the tension comfortable, avoid numbness, and focus on consistency over intensity. The safest way to buy PHALLOSAN is through the official PHALLOSAN shop, so you avoid counterfeits and you get proper customer support. They offer a 14-day return right, but because it's a hygiene product, returns are usually only accepted if the inner seal isn't broken. Once it's opened, used, the return may be refused. Warranty-wise, PHALLOSAN lists a 2-year guarantee on the device parts, while consumables like sleeves and protector caps are not covered. If you want to check it out, I've placed the official purchase link right below in the description. Using that link helps make sure you're buying from the real source. And it also unlocks our current promo, where you can save up to $130 off. Just click the link in the description and follow the instructions there to apply the discount at checkout.
In order to clean the belt, you first have to remove the foam ring, the adapter, and the buckle. You take the belt, you take the skin-friendly soap, and warm water and wash the belt. Very important is that you don't put it into the washing machine or dryer, as otherwise the microfiber will be destroyed and it will lose its elasticity.
To wrap this up, PHALLOSAN Forte Plus is a premium traction system that really stands out for comfort, long wear use, and discreet daily training, especially if you're a beginner who wants something you can actually stick with. It's not a miracle product, though. The best results come from consistent, long-term use, smart tension, and patience. If you want to buy it safely and grab the promotion, I've put the official link in the description with up to $130 off. Thanks for watching. If this review helped, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.